Welcome to another episode of the guys. Where's the name? That some kind of something shoot interview. Today we got something a little different. Reinar's asking the questions, and I'm making the sensei sit under the light.
Perfect. Let's get it.
So, first off, how long have you been in the wrestling business?
Started in 2007. Had my first match in 2008. So what is that, 15, 16 years, something like that?
Closing in on that big 2-0.
Yeah.
All right. So as you know, we ask you two random questions.
Yep.
And we want your uncandid, unfiltered responses.
Perfect.
All right. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. First question. So the independent scene is huge right now.
Mm-hmm.
How do you differentiate yourself from others in the independent landscape?
Good question. I'm glad I wrote that. The best for me, my personal opinion, the best way that you can differentiate yourself from the independent landscape is try your best to stand out from your immediate area where you're at. If there's, hypothetically speaking, if there's 7 guys that do a scary, creepy gimmick or a crazy gimmick, maybe don't lean into that as much and try to maybe take an element and use small elements of it and don't make it your whole persona, or vice versa, with say Viking gimmicks and shit like that. There's ways that you can get around those things that everybody does by paying attention to what everybody does and only take small little elements of it instead of going full bore into a certain style of gimmick. Because if we use Viking gimmicks, a lot of people use the Viking gimmick nowadays, and there's a lot of them in all of the areas of professional wrestling. So the best way that you can do that is take an element of that Viking culture and use it as your gimmick, but don't make it your whole entire gimmick, if that makes sense. Same thing with any other type of gimmick, whether it be the pretty boy gimmick, the chicken shit heel gimmick, the crazy guy gimmick, the super high flyer guy. Everybody, the sad thing about wrestling is everything has been done. There's very rarely any more original, purely 100% original characters. So we do have to somewhat take from bits and pieces of things and try to make it our own to the best that we can, and make our character, the way you look, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk in the ring, the way you walk in the ring, the way you talk and promote promos and stuff like that, and make it as different as you possibly can. That'd be my best advice.
Fair enough. You ready for your second question?
Let's go, man.
All right. What is your most memorable moment, whether it be in the ring or on the road?
Memorable moment on the road or in the ring. Oh, man. That's just one. I'm trying to pick one, man. There's so many things that I did that were memorable. But, I would have to say, the first time I ever wrestled in Florida, I happened to be able to wrestle in the town that my mom lives in Florida. So my mom lives in Florida. So being able to wrestle in front of her and my sister and everything like that for the very first time in their hometown, and my nieces and nephews were able to be there. And me and a good buddy of mine, Johnny Blade, we tore it up. We beat the crap out of each other. And it got to the point where he beat the crap out of me so bad. I was the baby face in the match. He was the heel. And he just annihilated me. And being able to essentially trigger my family into wanting to charge the ring to save me because I was getting my ass beat was, to me, that's one of the most memorable things. It's because it's those personable moments where you can bring emotion out in somebody, whether it be a family member or a friend or even just one of the random strangers at ringside. Being able to create an emotion in somebody, like a guttural emotion in them where they want to come save the person, or they want to holler and scream and try to do as much as they can to distract the heel. You know, those moments to me are the most memorable because, in my opinion, the best thing that we can do as professional wrestlers or people in the industry of professional wrestling is make sure we create emotion and give people memories of what we do. Not just memories that we have of ourselves, that we have for ourselves and our friends, but memories that the fans of professional wrestling can hold on for a lifetime.
All right, man. Well, guess that's going to about wrap us up.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your time. Please don't kill me for this. Thanks.
All right. Before we go, though, we are going to plug everything. Check out Fight Club Wrestling Academy on YouTube. Check out Fight Club Wrestling Academy on social media. I think we only have a Facebook currently. Soon all those other things are coming. Check out Jaysin Static, all my stuff. Jaysin Static on YouTube, Jaysin Static on Instagram, Jaysin Static on Facebook and all that stuff. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to plug a bunch of other stuff. Check out my website that we have for myself, the Jaysin Static merch, the Fight Club Wrestling merch at weare138co.com. Check out the eBay store at 138 Collectibles. All of that stuff helps fund the stuff that I do. It helps fund this whole thing of what we're trying to do here at Fight Club Wrestling Academy, bringing back a little bit of honor, a little bit of respect, and a little bit of fucking gratefulness back into this business. That's what we're here for. And I appreciate you guys, and I thank you guys, and I thank you, Ryan, for asking these questions because it's a learning lesson. That's what this whole thing is about, is learning lessons.
Absolutely.
All right. Peace out, everybody.